We, of course, have been bringing you coverage all week ahead of Walmart's annual shareholders meeting happening in Bentonville, Arkansas on Friday. 14,000 Walmart associates are expected to attend the meeting this year, including Democratic presidential hopeful Bernie Sanders. The senator will advocate for workers' rights as the retailer battles mounting pressure to hike its minimum wage for hourly employees.
Yeah, that's right. More than 14,000 people will be in Northwest Arkansas for Walmart's annual shareholders meeting, and more than 1,000 of them will be coming from outside of the U.S. Now, Walmart operates in 26 different countries outside of the U.S., and for many of these associates, it will be their first time traveling outside of their home country, and it's also a special honor to get selected to go. I got to sit down with Walmart International CEO Judith McKenna to talk about that selection process and even reflect on her first shareholders meeting. Take a listen.
Of those 14,000, we've got about 1,000 associates coming in from all of our 26 countries, and their energy will be extraordinary. For many of them, it'll be the first time they've travelled in. And one of the things we're going to talk to them about is strong local businesses powered by Walmart, which is the international strategy. But we're going to bring that to life. We're going to talk about innovation, new ways of working, and creativity. But this week is a celebration of our associates. So everything we're going to talk about is going to be centred around people, and it's going to be centred around them.
You just mentioned that some of them will be traveling for the first time.
Yeah.
Give our viewers a walkthrough of how does somebody get selected to attend the shareholders meeting?
So each country has a slightly different way of doing it. So they know that every year they'll send store and depot and head office associates to the meeting. Very often they have a selection process. So people who've just been great ambassadors in the store get nominated by other associates and they get chosen to go. There is integrity and action winners who've done some incredible things from an integrity perspective and really upheld the values of the company. So there's different reasons. But we say to all of them, they're there for a reason, and they're there because they're special. And they get to take a little bit of shareholders and a little bit of Bentonville back to their teams as well. And one of the things I'll be telling our international team is they're not 1,000 strong, they're actually 700,000 strong, because they represent everybody around the world.
Now, do you remember your first shareholders meeting, and what was that like, and how did you get notified that you would be attending?
So not long after Walmart, Asda got acquired by Walmart, a couple of years after I got to attend my first meeting, it was 20 years ago this year since we were acquired by Walmart, and I came to the first one, and I stayed in Fayetteville, I shared a room, I walked up those hills in the rain, I got up early for breakfast, I experienced it all firsthand, and it's nothing I'd ever seen before. It was actually much smaller than it is today. It was a smaller meeting, but the atmosphere that it created, and again I'm going to talk about this on Wednesday, is it just made me fall a little bit more in love with the company because it's unique. And once you've seen it and touched it, it gives you an insight into the culture like nothing else. And how I got notified, honestly, somebody said, you really need to go to this because you need to understand this new business that we're part of.
So this week they will be talking about the business strategy and some of the new innovations that they will find in store, but really it's about celebrating those associates. Guys, back to you.
And stay tuned to Yahoo Finance for exclusive coverage of Walmart's annual shareholders meeting that is happening this Friday, June 7th, right here on yahoofinance.com.